How's it going, guys? This is Thomas with 10K Web, and I'm going to talk about domain mapping. So what is domain mapping? It's basically the ability to tie in multiple domain names to a particular subdomain or subdirectory on a site. In the case of 10kweb.com, it's a subdomain. For example, let me open up a browser, thomasbang.10kweb.com. There you go. That's a subdomain on the 10kweb.com platform. Domain mapping is very simple to set up actually. It's a two-step process and it should only take a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let me open up another tab on this browser, and for this example we'll be using a domain name called workparalysis.com. Now, as you can see, it's actually pointing to a dead landing page. Our goal is so that when I actually visit workparalysis.com, my website at 10K Web should appear rather than this landing page. So step one, we're going to add our domain to the 10K Web domain mapping tool. Okay, so let me open up another tab, and we're going to visit 10kweb.com. Once it loads up, we're going to actually scroll down to the very bottom, click on Login, and go ahead and log in with your username and password that was assigned to you. Okay. This should take us to the WordPress control panel. Now keep in mind that if you are logging into the main control panel, you will have to go to My Sites on the very top, navigate to your particular site, and then click Dashboard. Okay. Once you're here, you're going to navigate to Tools, and under Tools you'll see Domain Mapping. Go ahead and click that. Now that we're here, go ahead and enter your domain name into the domain mapping form right here. In my case, it'll be workparalysis.com. Go ahead and click Add. And there you go. Step one is done. Now let's move on to step two. For step two, we'll be changing the A record for your domain name on the registrar. Now we're not going to close this window just yet, because we're going to be needing this IP address right here for step two. So we'll be coming back to this page real soon. Since I purchased my domain name from GoDaddy, that's where I'll be going. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab and go to GoDaddy.com. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, once you're logged in, proceed to go to My Domains or Domains and go to Domain Management. Okay, we're going to scroll down and we're going to see workparalysis.com. We're going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, now once you're here, I want you to go to the section called DNS Manager and click on the little launch link. Okay, here is your A record right here. What we want to do now is go back to the control panel back at 10kweb.com. Remember the IP address that I mentioned previously? You want to go ahead and highlight that, right click and copy it, go back to GoDaddy.com or your registrar, and right next to points to in this IP address, there's a little pencil icon. Go ahead and click that. Highlight what's inside the box. Right click and paste the IP address that you had copied from 10K Web. And click outside of it. Click anywhere outside, and then go ahead and save zone file. And step two is complete. What they say is these changes usually take an hour, so you're going to probably have to wait about 15 minutes to 30 minutes really for these things to take effect, so that next time you visit workparalysis.com, or in my case, if I visit workparalysis.com, I will see my actual website on 10K Web rather than that dead landing page. So it wasn't that hard, was it? So I hope this was helpful. And if you should have any questions, don't hesitate to email support@10kweb.com. This is Thomas with 10K Web, signing out.